PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3 Letter, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Where to follow your boy at, man? Please hit the like button. I really appreciate that, y'all. If you want to leave a small donation, you can also at $PSAhiphop on Cash App. Y'all see the title of this particular blog, man. Let's talk about it. We are talking about, in my eyes, I had a conversation on social media today. I put it out there. Is Snoop Dogg the most popular rapper of all time? Slow down, comment boys, before you write down your comments. Slow up. Hear me out right quick. I do want to acknowledge other people because I know how the comment boys are. Woo! They'll be there with the pitchforks. I want to acknowledge Jay-Z as being one of the most popular rappers of all time. I want to acknowledge Lil Wayne. I think Jay-Z and Lil Wayne, for the most part, to me, they're right there. Hov and Lil Wayne, definitely. When I'm talking about popular rappers of all time talk right now, Lil Wayne and Jay-Z are there. And they might even surpass the person I'm about to talk about, but I think the consistency of this individual that I'm about to speak about is out there. So I want to acknowledge Wayne and Mr. Carter and other Mr. Carter, right? Both those brothers. I'm going to go to Toronto. Drizzy Drake. Gotta acknowledge Drizzy Drake as being one of the most popular rappers. Period right now. I want to acknowledge going to Detroit. I gotta acknowledge Marshall Mathers. Like Jadakiss said, I've been at a white fan base before the signing of Marshall. You know what I mean? Gotta give Eminem his flowers also. I gotta go to Philly, Philadelphia. Yes, I gotta go to Mr. Will Smith. I gotta go Will Smith, definitely. He is high at the pecking order of popular rappers of all time and everything. I'm gonna go to the West Coast. I'm gonna give us 2 West Coast brothers. I'm gonna go Ice-T. Yes, I'm gonna go Ice-T. And I'm also gonna go stay in the West Coast. And I gotta give flowers to Mr. Ice Cube, O'Shea Jackson. Facts. I gotta give Cube his flowers also. Now, with all those names I said, right? I just feel that all those brothers right there, they might not have gotten a love like Snoop did. I'm talking about East Coast, West Coast, South, Midwest, kids, grandmas. I'm talking about the complete package. The whole chicken caboodle is Snoop. I can't say everyone like Jay-Z. I can't say everyone like Wayne. I can't say that Drake, like, you get what I'm saying? You might have people say Eminem because of pigmentation. Let's just call it what it is, right? But walk with me, yes, walk with me in my chic, loose voice, y'all. Walk with me right quick. If you dissect and look at Snoop's career and where he's come from, and we're talking decades. We're talking about decades of Calvin Brodus, decades of Snoop. And I feel he's the most popular rapper of all time. I know that might sound crazy to some people, but in terms of certified household name, I gotta throw Snoop in there, dogs. I gotta keep it 100, man. Snoop, yo, dog, who don't know Snoop? Who don't know Snoop? You know what I mean? Now, for the youngins out there who might not know Snoop's journey, all 3, where you going with this? If we go to the first time we heard Snoop Dogg on Deep Cover. The first time we heard him on Deep Cover, y'all, it was different. Shout out to all the West Coast brothers I grew up listening to and who was there, who was here when Snoop was outside. NWA, Ran, Dre, Cube, Easy, LRP, Easy-E, Domino, E40, Too Short, Spice One, Compton's Most Wanted. You know what I mean? Ahmad, young Tone Loc. You know what I mean? Della Funky Homo Sapien, R.I.P. Mac Dre, the Alcoholics. You know what I mean? We're talking about DOC. There's so many, Tupac, so many West Coast legends, Cypress Hill, the Far Side. You know what I mean? There's so many people that's contributed to the West Coast. Crooked Eye, I love you, my dude. You feel me? Shout out to Long Beach right quick. And I just feel when Snoop came on the scene now, you got to remember now, Snoop, well, first, he's in a group called 213 with Nate Dogg, R.I.P. Nate Dogg, and Warren G, right? And, you know, Snoop, there's some group people that come into hip-hop, and whether it's a 9-man group like Wu-Tang Clan or maybe a 2-man group like Mobb Deep or Outkast and everything like that, where the one person stands out maybe more than a partner or partners or teammates or whatever, how you want to slice it and dice it. And I feel like, no disrespect to Warren G and Nate Dogg, but you could just tell in terms of just, I mean, Nate Dogg is just a hook master, right? Let's be clear on that. But you know Snoop was like the method man of that crew, the Andre 3000 of that crew, the prodigy of that crew. And I'm talking about him, Snoop, and them. You know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? Now, let's look deeper now. As the East Coast and West Coast are fighting for division, right? Because the South is not here yet, right? Outkast is not here yet. They haven't said the South has something to say yet. We haven't heard those bars just of yet, right? So NWA passes the torch to Snoop. Snoop was going to take the baton and run with it for the coast of the West Coast. New York had to respect it. You had to respect it. You couldn't front on Snoop at all. We heard that brother on Deep Cover and it was like, yo, what? Really? How smooth he sounds like that? You know what I mean? And I always talk about distinctive voices in hip-hop. You know, every rapper has a distinctive voice, some more than others. And I'm going to the some more others bag, right? If I talk about Rakim, Prodigy, Ice Cube, Chuck D, Jadakiss, Tupac, Snoop, like and there's other people also, right? But those brothers' voices just command attention when they come through the speakers, man. You feel me? Like Rakim's voice his voice just made you want to listen to what he had to say. And Snoop with this smooth, laid-back voice. Because a lot of the West Coast brothers, for the most part, they had like aggressive tone in that. Snoop was kind of laid-back, mellow and all that. You feel me? And then you go from Deep Cover, and Dre knew what he had with Snoop. He has a gold mine right there. A gold mine. What? This boy about to take over right now. Snoop got to be the face of the West Coast, just like when they passed the baton to Game in a sense, and then from Game to Kendrick. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Snoop, fam. And Snoop was out here with the heavy hitters when he was a young boy, 18, 19 years old. You know what I mean? And then you go into the Chronic album. Dre go from Deep Cover to the Chronic album, which is a 5-mic album. Snoop is on how many singles to lead up that album? Snoop was there. He was a co-MVP of that album with Dr. Dre on some Grant Hill, Jason Kidd sharing the awards thing, Rookie of the Year type ish. They were co-MVPs of that album. Dre with the beats and Snoop with the ill rhymes. You know what I'm saying? And the cadence and the flow and everything like that. Right? And because of and then you go into, think about this, y'all. We go into Deep Cover. You go into the Chronic. And then you go into one of the most anticipated albums in hip-hop history. Yes, one of the most anticipated albums in hip-hop history. Doggy Style. The anticipation for that album alone? Listen, man, there wasn't anticipation for Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt, dogs. That wasn't highly anticipated. Nas Illmatic to a degree wasn't highly anticipated like that either. No, I would give Illmatic, if I'm going to pick Nas and Jay in terms of highly anticipated, I would pick Nas Illmatic over Jay's Reasonable Doubt. And then y'all say I never say nothing nice about Nas, right? Okay. But I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. I don't gain up I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. We having hip-hop talk here. You dig what I'm saying? So the anticipation for Snoop to go from deep cover Chronic to the Doggy style and live up to that, right? And live up to that. Now, fast forward now, highly anticipated again, Snoop Dogg. None of us like the Dogfather. I didn't like the Dogfather album like that. But the anticipation for it, I think 50 Cent also, Get Rich or Die Trying, was highly anticipated. That was a highly anticipated album. Maybe you could say Tupac, Me Against the World also, All Eyes on Me, maybe, to the masses. But Snoop Dogg, Dogfather album was highly anticipated. Now, I do have that album there with the disappointed second album, sophomore albums. That the first album was fire, then the sophomore album was a slump. I got Snoop. I got Raekwon, Immobilarity. And I got Jerry the Woo. Woo, sorry, y'all. I'm cooking the seasoning. Woo. The curry goat seasoning. And I got Jerry the Damager, Wrath of the Math. So the anticipation albums that the sophomore albums that didn't live up to snuff, but they were anticipated, and I ran to the store to cop those, were Snoop, Dogfather album, Raekwon's Immobilarity, and Jerry the Damager's Wrath of the Math. And I could give them Archie Bunker Award, but I'm not going to do that though, right? And even though when Snoop had the LA song, I had to respect it. New York song. I had to respect it. New York, the big city. I had to respect it. You know what I mean? Nothing but a G thing, Dre Day, set off the Chronic. You know? Turn it off for me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then Snoop goes with Master P to get the Southern Love. That's when we get Lay Low and everything like that. But that's just talking about the music. Because I think Snoop albums are out of there. No, but now I spoke about it's just his beginning of his career. Now, if I go into other ventures of Snoop and why I feel that he's one of the most popular rappers of all time, if I go into the big homie talk or, you know, the uncle talk, like people look at Snoop as an uncle, the big homie, still relevant, still doing songs with Benny the Butcher, Busta Rhymes, and Jade and all them. Snoop, who hasn't Snoop rapped with? Snoop has rapped with everybody. You know? If you look at the old heads, the young people, the kids know who Snoop is. Everyone from every demographic, age group, from older kids, grandma. That's what I'm saying. Grandmas know, my grandmother knows who Snoop is. I don't think she knows who Lil Wayne is, Drake is. She might know who Jay is. But she knows who Snoop is. Every household, I think, knows Snoop Dogg is. A racist mother effer knows who Snoop is. Who don't even listen to hip-hop knows who Snoop is. Talking about movies. You know what I mean? This man went from gangbanging to Nickelodeon to WWE to ESPN to Undisputed to Martha Stewart. His range is out of here. It's to the moon, his range. You know what I mean? And also, I think he's more liked than all those brothers I spoke about. I think Snoop is one of the most liked persons in hip-hop history. Who really has a problem? The only person who had a problem with Snoop was when the East Coast thing was East Coast, West Coast wars probably, and that was just because some coast-ish. Who don't rock with Snoop? He's a household name. I'm not saying other brothers aren't, but Snoop is up there, man. That brother, to me, market himself better than a lot of people, bruh. For real. You know what I mean? So to me, Snoop Dogg is the most popular rapper of all time. Y'all leave comments at the bottom, man.